This is the Park Kitty Kid 76 here, and it's time for more of my demonstration video. Well, I was originally demonstrating my new iPod Touch 6th generation, which I will do in my recent video. Now I'm going to present my new demonstration of my new Sanyo 32-inch LED HDTV. I picked up at Walmart for about $200, and this is the new way of watching TV. I used to have my first HDTV, which is my Vizio 25-inch TV that I got this at Sam's Club back in 2010, but I gave it to my mother to put it in the kitchen. The only one with her RCA 25-inch TV that it is too heavy, after my sister used to have this for Christmas back in 1999. And my mom thought this is her new 25-inch HD TV, and she said to me she could have it. And I always enjoy my 32-inch LED TV by Sanyo, so here it is. This is the Sanyo logo, and it has 35 years in the US. In here it says 32-inch class, 31.5-inch diagonal, and it's LED, 1080p, LED, LCD TV. It has a full HD 1080p, the HDMI ×3, the Dolby Digital, the USB photo view, an Energy Star logo, and there's the model here. And it says batteries not included. The remote has no batteries not included. I thought this is the batteries are included with this box. Well, back in the old days, when I used to watch some of their commercial about electronic toys, they put in with the batteries not included. Yep, I remember back in those days, you know. Well, for some reason. And you can see up top of here, same thing as the specs there, and some of their things also there, and some of their components that I set it up, and with this precautions in there, and it has English, Spanish, and French. This is the front. You can see in the spine the same thing as I mentioned before. It's how to make the connections and everything. And the other spine, which is the same exact in French, the way to set up. And this is the back. It has a French, the language in French. So, along with that, it came with some instructions of how to set this thing. It has quick and easy setup guide, which is all these steps right there, and it has experience the best image quality in your HD TV. And has a connection type as well as cable, picture quality, HDMI. These two are the picture quality the best, as well as this one. The component cables are better, and the composite cable, which is good. Yep, I always recommend this. And here are the front and the stuff. Is where you tell about. It's a side panel. This is the audio equipment that hook up right there on the top, as well as the computer that goes onto the bottom, and the cable or an antenna to hook it up, as well as HDMI to hook up with a cable or satellite, and a Blu-ray and HD DVD player. It is best, you know, for HDMI. And here are the components. And here, this is the video game system, which is the better components, as well as VCR for analogs and everywhere, you know, that look like a composite, and has a good composite, and it has a remote control, which I'll show you later, and connect the AC cord to power outlet, as well as this manual things is how do you set this. Use the cursor to highlight the desired options and press enter and OK, just like I did the other day, as well as some options, either home or store, and the quick setup right there to perform the signal searching. As you can see, the quick setup or step by step, and the composite inputs and outputs and HDMI output, and finalizing the completion setup process is where exactly where it's done. And here are some of their options. Choose the correct input source, and some of these the inserts are the way I looked at it, through the menu. This is the menu screens in here. Here are the composite setup, as well as component setup, and the computer setup. And need for support technicians, and everything else is in there. The ones I seen on the back is already saw it. And here are important safety instructions. I don't know if I'll take advantage of this. Hang on just a minute though, I know it's live. And here we see, this is the French. Is this instructions there, like LCDs and all manual specs right there, and some of the other things. It's how to get the setup and everything, including the stands right there. And then you put it on the correct position, as well as some hinge right there, this thing. If you could connect it from the antenna or cable. And here's our in Spanish too. And I want to know the English one since I already showed this stuff. Yep, so big fold out instructions. No question about it. These are the important safety instructions. The same thing as this stuff. And some of the inputs are AV inputs and output reference. It's 2 steps, or probably 3. And then 6 steps. Audio output, optical output, antenna, and all things that. And this is for the remote control. And there's a whole setup like this. The list goes on and on and on. So, now I'm going to turn on this TV to show the demonstration video. Okay, this is my new TV, that what we see here. I posted 4 photos on my Google+. The way I've been showing these photos and certain photos to show it. This is a new TV, and you can see on the back. Yeah, you can see it well. I'm just going to move the side for there for just a second. So, here are the compliance right there, where you see the serial numbers, and there's no manufacturing date or something. You can see right there. This is the one I've been hooked up with this composite cable, as well as this one. The connections and everything. The computer monitor cable, and some HDMI cable, and other additional HDMI outputs. As far as we know, it just might be a quick and easy. And there we see the Dolby Digital as well as HDMI, and a Sanyo logo bottom there, bottom down. And you can look right there again. The USB cable goes on top, as well as some 2 of these. There are the audio components as well as computers, and some of this the cords that has installation cords there. Yep, that's what we know as we see. I know much of the better things of having ignited about this brand new TV, of course, because, well, it's got a little bit of money as well as we ever afforded. Okay, I'm gonna do it right this one, and it has a remote control. Everything is between with this thing. It has a power button as well as the input button, some numeric buttons, the sub channel and a recall, as well as menu and closed caption, picture, exit, enter and OK button, the navigator button, up, down, left and right, the favorites button, the info, the volume, the channel, the mute, the USB, reset, audio and TV, the play functions, as well as the left and right were unknown name buttons, as well as pixel shape and sleep, and a Sanyo logo and the model number. And you can see on the back that has batteries right there. There's no batteries inside of this box, but I put the new batteries in here, which is a AAA batteries. Okay, I'm gonna test this out right now. You see how it looks like. This is the TV they were about to see is the game. Well, of course, right this minute there, I'm gonna select it in there with this remote control, and you could put it on the input buttons, the selected buttons are included there. Let me go over to the TV. Yep, you can run these channels in auto scan, and then you could put on the video. You could put the videos such as VHS, DVDs, and Blu-rays, and everything you want to do this. And there, notice up top of there where it says no signal detected. And let me go over to this HDMI. That's why I hooked it up with this thing. Yeah, when I used to have this cable service called Optimum, but now I exchanged this thing, which is right there. I switch it over to a DirecTV. And this box is so small, as you can see. I thought this is the actual size DirecTV box. Yep. It's pretty fine for some parts of this one. Well, this is in a small size box. And you can see right there, this is the TV to watch them in. And move over to this HDMI 2. You can put the other connections and stuff, and you could put it on the PC or the USB. And now go over to menu screen. This is the menu screen that I was talking about. Pictures, as well as picture mode, brightness, contrast, color, tint, sharpness, cool temperature, backlight, and detail settings. You can see right there on the selected button, as well as some move button and some menu button. And move over to the sound. This is the sound menu, where it says sound mode, bass, treble, balance, digital audio output, surround sound, ARC, CEC setting, and auto volume control. As you could put on this one. Oh, it has a manual. You could type this for the picture mode to pick which side you want, or you could pick it's a sound mode. Let me go in the setup. The setup button, English, as well as, hang on a minute, in French, Spanish, other languages you want, as well as input. You could select the inputs there, the ones we saw it on this thing, the output menus, and we go on a lock. Oh, return button. Let me go over again, and the lock menus is where you tell the pin numbers or something and enter the password, and help or troubleshooting. Yep, all the basics you want if you're having some trouble or something happened with the TV, if the TV is not working, as well as on any categories you want: auto recovery, self-test, connection guide, antenna guide, and contact us. So this is the info. If you could put the info right there, well, this has no information on it. And you could put on favorites, and you could put in this one, and this thing right there. Let me put on the TV again. And I believe it's just you forgot what you wanted, but this is a manual thing. The channel, it has cable on it if you want to go over to a TV, you know. And some of the auto scans, the favorites you want. If you want to favorite your channels, channel guide, show, hide, channel number, and the channel label on there. So well, I guess this is just about it for this thing. And then as far as we know, yep, I finally got this at Walmart for $200. This is a very nice TV that everyone has talked about. Well, I highly recommend my new Sanyo 32-inch LED HDTV. So this is very interesting. And that's my demonstration of my new Sanyo 32-inch LED HD TV. Well, I am very glad I am till I have it, and for $200 to buy over the weekend at Walmart. So tell us what you think about this new TV. Just leave a comment below. Until then, this is the Park Kitty Kid 76, and I will see you next time.